Welcome back to Car Flash Drive, your home for the most in-depth, passionate, and detailed car reviews from around the world. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated returns in modern automotive history. After years of silence, Alfa Romeo has finally brought back its legendary supercar. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2026 Alfa Romeo 8C, a car that doesn't just represent speed or luxury, but the very soul of Italian design and performance. It's a resurrection of beauty, sound, and emotion. So, buckle up, because we're about to explore every inch of this masterpiece, from the sculpted exterior to the heart-pounding performance, in pure car flash drive style. At first glance, the 2026 Alfa Romeo 8C looks like it belongs in a museum, not because it's so old, but because it's art. The moment you lay eyes on it, you understand why Alfa Romeo calls it their halo car. The design captures the spirit of the original 8C competition from the mid-2000s, yet redefines it for a new era. The front end is pure Italian drama. The signature triangular Scudetto grille stands proudly at the center, framed by sculpted lines that flow outward like wind tunnels carved them. The headlights are sleek, minimalist laser units integrated seamlessly into the front fascia, giving the car an aggressive stare. Every angle seems to channel the air perfectly. It's not just about beauty here, it's about aerodynamic efficiency. The large front air intakes don't just look good, they feed the twin-turbo engine with a steady stream of cool air while guiding airflow to enhance downforce and stability. Moving to the side, the 8C silhouette is pure sensuality. The long, sweeping hood and low-slung cabin create that timeless front-engine, rear-wheel drive proportion Alfa is famous for. The side mirrors look like they were shaped by the wind itself, mounted on elegant carbon fiber stalks. You can see how the body panels play with light, and the subtle curves and muscle lines over the rear haunches make the car look like it's moving even when standing still. The massive 21-inch forged alloy wheels are wrapped in Pirelli P0 performance tires, with red Alfa Romeo brake calipers peeking through, a reminder that this car's beauty hides a ferocious spirit. The designers even tucked hidden air vents behind the front wheels to help extract hot air from the brakes while improving aerodynamic efficiency. Every millimeter of the side profile screams performance elegance. Now, as we come around to the back, the passion reaches a crescendo. The 2026 Alfa Romeo 8C's rear design pays homage to its predecessor but adds a futuristic twist. Twin circular LED taillights float within the sculpted carbon fiber rear fascia, connected by a thin LED strip that spans the width of the car. The quad exhaust tips sit symmetrically beneath a massive diffuser that's as functional as it is beautiful, optimizing airflow to keep the car planted at high speed. Above it all sits a retractable spoiler that adjusts dynamically based on speed and driving mode. The rear window tapers elegantly into a muscular deck lid, giving it that classic Alfa GT silhouette. From the back, the 8C looks like it's ready to pounce. Compact, wide, and absolutely stunning. Open the doors, and the experience becomes even more emotional. The cabin of the 2026 8C is a masterclass in blending Italian craftsmanship with cutting-edge technology. Every surface you touch feels premium and purposeful. The seats are sculpted from carbon fiber, wrapped in the finest Italian leather with Alcantara inserts and red contrast stitching. Alfa Romeo's designers have clearly focused on creating a cockpit that makes you feel like part of the machine. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed and covered in Alcantara, with paddle shifters that click with mechanical precision. The center console features minimalist controls, milled from solid aluminum, while the infotainment system sits beautifully integrated into the dashboard. No oversized screens here, just elegant design with modern functionality. The 10.5-inch digital driver display offers multiple themes depending on driving mode, from minimalist touring to aggressive race layouts that highlight revs, torque, and G-force data. The infotainment screen supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Alfa's own driving telemetry suite, where you can track lap times, acceleration runs, and even monitor tire temperatures. A Harman Kardon 900-watt sound system fills the cabin when the engine's off, but let's be honest, the real music comes from the engine itself. Underneath that beautifully sculpted hood lies the beating heart of the new 8C. Power comes from a twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter V6 hybrid setup derived from Alfa's Formula One program, paired with an electric motor positioned at the rear axle. Together, they deliver a jaw-dropping 750 horsepower and 900 Newton-meters of torque. The power is sent to all four wheels through an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission that shifts with lightning precision. 0 to 100 km/h happens in just 2.8 seconds, and the top speed, 330 km per hour. But it's not just about straight-line performance. This car is engineered for balance. The carbon fiber monocoque chassis, combined with active aerodynamics and adaptive suspension, ensures razor-sharp handling whether you're attacking corners on a track or cruising through windy mountain roads. Alfa's DNA Pro driving mode selector lets you toggle between dynamic, natural, advanced efficiency, and race modes, adjusting suspension stiffness, throttle response, steering weight, and even the sound profile of the exhaust. In race mode, the car truly comes alive and the exhaust roars like a symphony of fury, the suspension tightens, and the throttle response becomes immediate. You feel every ounce of the car's performance, every vibration through the seat, and every microsecond of feedback through the steering wheel. Braking performance is equally spectacular, with carbon ceramic discs providing relentless stopping power even after repeated high-speed runs. Alfa Romeo claims the 8C can go from 100 km per hour to a complete stop in just 30 meters. That's the kind of confidence you want when you're piloting something this powerful. Despite being a track-ready monster, the 8C doesn't compromise on comfort. The suspension can soften up in road mode, making long drives surprisingly pleasant. The hybrid system allows for a few kilometers of pure electric driving at low speeds, perfect for city cruising or sneaking out of your neighborhood early in the morning without waking everyone up. Fuel efficiency isn't its strong suit, but compared to traditional supercars, it's relatively eco-conscious thanks to the hybrid setup. When it comes to pricing, exclusivity is the name of the game. The 2026 Alfa Romeo 8C will be produced in limited numbers. Reports suggest fewer than 1,000 units globally. The starting price is expected around $340,000, but with customization options from Alfa Romeo's bespoke Centro-style program, that figure can easily surpass $400,000. Buyers can choose from dozens of paint finishes, including heritage colors inspired by classic Alfa models, or even go fully custom with hand-painted detailing. The interior can be tailored with personalized stitching, engraved plaques, and unique materials. Because every 8C is meant to be as individual as its owner. Owning a car like this isn't just about performance stats, it's about emotion, identity, and connection. The 8C isn't built to compete with hypercars from Ferrari or Lamborghini on paper. It's built to make you feel something every time you see it, hear it, or drive it. That's the Alfa Romeo difference, a car that stirs your soul before it even starts its engine. In a world where cars are becoming increasingly digital and disconnected, the 2026 Alfa Romeo 8C reminds us what driving passion feels like. It's that intoxicating blend of sound, style, and speed that only the Italians can deliver. It's not about numbers, it's about the heartbeat. The 8C is a car that demands to be driven, to be experienced, to be loved. So, is it worth the hype? Absolutely. The 2026 Alfa Romeo 8C isn't just a car, it's a celebration of Italian engineering, a symbol of Alfa's rebirth, and a reminder that emotion will always have a place in the automotive world. It's art in motion, a love letter to speed, and one of the most beautiful machines ever created. And that's a wrap for today's review on Car Flash Drive. If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown of the 2026 Alfa Romeo 8C, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming reviews of the hottest cars from around the globe. Drop a comment below. Tell us what you think about the 8C. Would you take it over a Ferrari Roma or an Aston Martin Vantage? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, drive safe, stay passionate, and keep your flash drives loaded with horsepower. This is Car Flash Drive, signing off.